welcome back, bitches.
What's up?
So it's me and my bestie Megan over here for going for round two.
Day two.
Day two, round two, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to start with our sip of the episode. So today, grab your drink.
Oh, is that a little gummy bear?
Isn't that cute?
Gummy bear sparkles.
I mean, if it's tasty, I'm for sure getting this
Better
for my
be juicy.
children.
Better be squishy.
Juicy. So the brand is Joy Burst. It's a protein soda. So
4 grams of protein.
oh, that's not that high. I would hardly count it. You would have to drink like 2 to make it even like.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Hey.
it's protein. It's 4 grams.
Liquid and it's protein.
So like if you love it and you mix it, maybe, ooh, you know what you could do? You could mix this with the clear protein powder. Right. So it's like a nice juice with it because I do that a lot.
Depending on the flavor.
Yeah. Okay. It's Gummy Bear Sparkles.
Yeah,
Gummy Bear Sparkles. All right.
Ready?
Let's try it. You don't like that, do you?
Nope.
Really? I think it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. Like a sparkling Fruity Pebbles. I actually wasn't expecting it to be sparkling because, I don't know, the Joy Burst drink that they used to sell at Costco. It's like the water. It's delicious. It reminds me of Fruity Pebbles, kind of. Mm-mm. No? What does it remind you of?
Nothing good.
Okay, well, Megan is not a fan of this one, and that's all right. I actually kind of like it. I think our other drink on the other episode was better.
Yeah.
But
100 times better.
yeah, I don't know. I think I like it better than you. Like, I would totally drink this.
Oh.
I think it would taste better, though, with some of the, what is it, Clean Simple Eats or whatever? The
Yeah,
protein powder? I think that would make it taste even a little better.
Yeah, I agree. I think anything would make it taste better.
Oh, my gosh. All right, well, don't sponsor Megan, Joy Burst, but I love your beverage.
You could totally
Everyone should
sponsor
have it.
Stacy on that one.
Even your children will like it. Okay. Okay, so to start the episode, I know that you've been listening to the podcast and everything.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just pull up a couple different things because we all know that you have a super awesome husband.
I freaking do.
He's on top of his shit. He's a good partner. But Joe is just like how do I say this? Like just
finish it?
Well, no, I was just going to say he's a very like manly man. Like he can just fix everything. If there's a problem, he literally just fixes it. He can hang anything. He can make anything. He literally made me my kitchen table that I love. Yeah. Copied yours because I am a copycat to you. And he's a very well-rounded human being, but very much a man. I mean, he's hunts. He's kind of that typical guy in that sense.
Yeah. Absolutely.
In that sense.
In every sense of the word.
But people that aren't really like him really hated my last
It's so hard for me to connect
episode.
With people like that.
I know. And also, people are like warriors behind their phone when they're probably, I don't know. I always say like stuck in their bed and like 500 pounds and have 100 cats in their bedroom or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, but this, I'm going to pull it up. Oh, it was the reel that I said husbands aren't helping very much. They're not helping do bath time and all these things. And so many men are like popping off in here. Nearly 1,500 comments of men just so upset. My favorite one is when they send me a GIF. I think it's a GIF. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Of The Rock. And he's like, shut up, bitch. I think I've gotten that probably 30 plus times.
Really? I haven't even looked at the comments.
Just so upset. So anyways, Joe is a stellar dude. He is what we want. And just a helpful person all around.
But do you think someone commenting like that is a secure male?
Well, no. The very few people that are secure males are messaging me. And I want to say there's been 3. One of them is actually a therapist. He seems super cool. He actually sent me his book. And he's like, I'm so glad you're talking about this because it's something that needs to be talked about.
Someone getting upset or offended by that is someone that's not secure as a male.
Well, that too. Yeah, because typically the ones that
I would never see
doing
Joe
those
commenting something like that.
He also would probably be like, oh, I don't want to watch 2 ladies. What are they talking about? Poops and periods. No thanks.
Yeah, and pooping their pants.
And pooping their pants. Anyways, okay, so that's fun. You guys should go tune into my Instagram page and read all the comments of the very, very upset and angry men. And then you have all these women reposting like, oh, God, yes, girl. Because women are the one experiencing it. Yeah. So, okay.
You're like, maybe just talk to your wife.
Like, I don't know. Are you sure your wife is happy?
Ooh. Is she okay?
Are you sure?
She's the one resharing and reposting.
Does she have an OnlyFans? Oh. I don't know. She could be. Especially if you're not providing for her. Just saying. She's got cute feet. She keeps getting pedicures.
And I've thought about it. Geez, at this point in life.
The economy.
It's ridiculous.
Not fun. Okay. Something that I think is really cool about us is I think in your motherhood years, especially early motherhood, I think that you need, well, let me back up. Every female needs to have a circle. And it doesn't matter if it's like two people in your circle, and it could be your mom and your best friend, or it could be like you have different circles in a lot of different areas.
In my case, no mom.
What?
In my case, no mom.
Yeah. You have your sisters and you have my mom.
Yeah.
But it's so important to have a tight-knit circle for so many different phases of your life. And especially as a female, when you are in your childbearing years, because it can be very lonely, it can be very scary. There's so many unknowns. And I remember very early on after I had my daughter, and it was like around COVID. So it was a weird time anyways, and it was a little more stressful. My mom couldn't be there to have her. And I remember like you coming into my house and I was like, yeah, I'm okay. And I didn't realize that I was not okay until you like looked at me for like a good 5 seconds and I was like, oh my gosh, she sees it too. And in that moment I was like, oh, okay. And I was bawling my eyes out and you just like hugged me and then you're like, I'm taking your baby. And I like sat on the couch just like in silence for 10 minutes, I think, or whoever else was there. But it's like moments like that where you have someone. And like I said, this isn't to make other women feel bad if they don't have this type of circle, but I feel so lucky.
To be seen.
Yeah, and to be able to have that. And that's what's so special about us is that we've known each other in every phase of life. And so because you knew me, not just as a mom, it wasn't like, oh, Stacy's tired. You're like, Stacy's not okay.
But also my kids are older. And so I had been in that spot. And I wish someone could have seen me in that spot. I also lived out of state and had no one. But I think when it's like life experiences. It's like when you've been through something and you're like, oh, no, you're actually not okay.
Yeah, because you can see it. You're like, that was me.
Yeah, totally.
So I just remember like that moment, I felt like I could basically break to you because you're like, I knew that you could see it. And when you're a new mom, it can be so confusing and you don't know really what's going on and you're just confused and you just are like, you know, my mom didn't experience that, so she didn't know. And my other sisters, my oldest sister didn't experience that. And then my younger sisters just were kind of doing their babies too. So it's like they were just trying to help themselves.
Yeah.
So for you to be able to come in there and see me and be like, you're not okay, I was kind of like, oh, like I knew something was wrong with me, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the type of friendship we have. And that is what I feel like I hope a lot of other women are able to have. But because we have, a village. And it's so important, especially like when your kids are little, to be able to have people, even if it's finding like mom friends in the park or like your neighbor friends.
I had to out of state, yeah.
Well, and you were out of state and it was like, where are you finding friends? I remember you working in a gym.
I did.
Right? And it was like, okay, you put yourself out there because you're like, I need, what else can you do?
When best friends, yeah.
And when you're
with kids the same age.
Yes. And when both of your kids are not in school yet, it's a different phase.
Yeah.
And like, as you know, your kids are older than mine, so I feel like you're a more seasoned mom. And I feel like if I have questions, I will ask you, or like, okay, you've been through this, or where do I go for this?
Yeah.
But you like, I don't know. I feel like through every phase, you've been able to kind of see me where I'm at, and I've been able to ask you questions. And you were able to find your kind of group of people wherever you were, because you were in like what, Texas,
Houston, and Utah.
And then you went to Utah, and then you guys settled here for quite some time. That was like the best news ever. When you guys were coming back, I was like, praise the Lord.
You know what's crazy is I couldn't wait to leave Houston.
Yeah.
And I have some very dear friends still from Houston. But But I kind of like found myself in Utah.
Yeah.
And it was really hard for me to leave. It was the best decision for us, but it was really hard for me to leave. Joe didn't have like connections really.
But you had made some, which was nice.
Yeah, I had some really good friends. And so it was really hard for me to leave. I bawled my eyes out almost the whole way.
Yeah.
Driving here.
Well, and
now
probably
we've been back for
forever.
8 years, 9 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I almost don't even remember you not being here.
Right.
Because you've been back for
like
so long.
In time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were living in Utah, or I guess living in Houston, I remember coming and visiting one time, and did you just have your first?
Mm-hmm. Benson.
And I'm trying to think. So when I had come to see you, how were you? I guess how were you after you had him? Do you feel like you had postpartum, or was it more of you had no one? Because I feel like I didn't have anyone with Chloe, and so that's I think what was so hard. I learned with Carter, like I need people to come over because that helps me a lot with my postpartum, and you didn't have that at all. It was just your husband, and he was working all the time, and you were with the baby. And then like the friends that you did make weren't close either. Like people were very spread out,
their
right?
Own lives, yeah.
Yeah.
A majority of my friend group didn't have kids yet. One friend had 3 boys, and they were older at the time.
Okay.
Or, it felt like they were older.
Yeah.
And I mean, still to this day, she's one of like a mom that I look up to.
Yeah.
And so I had like people. I did. I think I just felt alone because I was kind of in my own phase of where I was.
Yeah, and you're first, and you didn't have people around you.
It was so clingy, never wanted to leave my side.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a break.
Yeah,
I felt guilty if I got a break. It was just like he screamed in the car. He was a hard baby. He didn't. Yeah. Anyways.
That anxiety though, like it feels like a little pit, and there's nothing worse than your own baby's cry.
Yeah.
Where it sets off that internal alarm.
And it feels like forever.
Yeah.
But now, like, I look
Looking
back, I'm
back,
like,
even
oh my
myself.
gosh, I could survive that today all day.
Because there's an ending, but when you're in the middle of it, you think there's never an end. And then all of a sudden it's gone, and you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
The days were long, but I blinked, and now they're like
turning 12.
adults, professional baseball players over here. Jeez. But kind of like, like you can brag a little. They're really freaking good.
They love their
very
sport.
Very good, very determined kiddos.
They love their sport, yep.
Since we're talking about your boys in baseball. So the schedule that they have for school, baseball is a whole different language. Let's just say that right now, because my son is only 3.5, and he has just done 2 seasons of baseball or t-ball, not even baseball. And it's darling. But it's crazy how like baseball is like the new boy sport. Like not new boy sport, but like I don't remember it being such a thing. Like, I don't know, boys played basketball or football, and like some played like, but baseball feels like the new football. And do you know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get it.
Like it's the most popular sport. Like all the boys want to play it. Like maybe the younger boys. I don't know how it is in like junior high and high school, but it seems like every boy that I know that's like 12 and under, they're like, oh, baseball is life.
You're probably exposed to it a lot because of me.
But no,
but a lot of
all of our
friends
sports too
are like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the world of sports right now. It's like, if your kid isn't in club at 9 years old, then they're not going to play in high school, and they're not going to get a college scholarship. Where it's like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
my kids just started baseball 2 years, and if you have the mindset and the training, I mean, and they want to do it, like I think any kid that puts their mind to things can achieve what they want to achieve.
Yeah,
they just have to have like the support and the power to do it. So, but you're talking about baseball being like the it sport. I personally never thought I would love baseball like I do. Like,
oh, that's funny.
I grew up on NBA, NFL, the college of the two. And so it's kind of crazy how much I love baseball.
Well, and it's so fun because your boys are really good, and it's exciting. Yeah. And you understand the sport. I think baseball is slow, but I do think it's easy to understand for the most part. Mm-hmm. Same with basketball. I feel like others, like football is so complicated to me. I never understand what the hell they're doing. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Understand, yeah.
But like, I feel like basketball and baseball are both kind of a little simpler to understand.
Yeah.
But something to go back to baseball, I feel like you have really, like you have a really good mom group now too, because you're seeing these moms all the time.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, like there seem to be cool ladies. But I'm like,
we truly have like the best baseball.
You have so many different groups of like women that I feel like are your people, right? So you have your baseball moms, you have like your husbands and their couples and that, and then, you know, our little group or whatever. And then some of your friends from Utah. And I'm like trying to think of other little pockets of where, I don't know, you have like different mom groups that's so nice, and just to have that support. Or like even when you've gone out of town, you're like, oh, they're supporting my boys, and they like show up for you in that type of way.
Yes.
It's awesome. I'm like, I don't have that yet, but my kids are still pretty little. They're not in competitive sports, but I look forward to that. Plus just watching your kid when they're really good at sports. Yes. I'm like, I even watch any kid do a good play. Like, I'm immediately teary-eyed.
That's really good.
I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, I want to cry. I'm so proud of you. Where's your mom?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Like, are you so proud of him? Like, look at him. Did you see him go? Like, he totally caught that like so fast. And then he slid for it and he hurt his knee, but he caught it.
But he's fine and he's up and he's going again.
It's just so exciting and fun to watch him play. I don't know. Something so cool about
that. I think one of the biggest things about baseball is it is a failure. It's a sport of failure. People say that a lot. Those three words, like a sport of failure, because you have this teeny tiny ball.
Yeah.
And hitting it is hard. Catching it is hard. Like there's just so many like aspects to it.
And you have to drop your bat while you're wearing your helmet and run.
In front of people. Like you said, it's a slow sport. So it's like to the next play, there can be like pauses.
Yeah.
And you're failing in front of a crowd of people. Whereas like basketball, fast paced. It's
fast.
Like you fail and it's like on to the next thing, like quick.
Yeah,
you know?
I get that.
Football, there's so many players on the field that you don't always notice all the failures. You know? It is just like it's an individual sport as much as it is a team sport. And so the lessons my kids learn from baseball, subliminally, I could never teach.
Yeah.
What they're learning and in failing and having to get up again and being embarrassed and like striking out as a boy, like failure. I think failure in male culture is like so looked down upon. Whereas like women, you're like, you have these women like building you up. And
it's like, it's okay,
you
girl,
fail,
you
and
go
it's like,
get
oh, I'm
it.
going to catch you when you fall. And it's like males, they kind of just have to like get up and go.
Yeah.
You know? And so I think like the camaraderie that they have on the field is, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
The camaraderie, the families around you, the lessons they're learning, how hard it is, how freaking hot
it's so hot.
Arizona is for baseball.
Are they playing all through the summer?
Yeah, but not like all outside. It's not games. It's just like training and keeping up.
So if they're on a club team, right? They're on a club team. Their specific club team, because I learned they're all different.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily play against other club teams except in a competition. Like on the weekends, a competition.
There is
There's not like games on every Tuesday night or something.
No, there is. There's league play for club teams.
But not yours, right?
There is some of our teams that do.
Oh,
but both of my kids just do tournaments on the weekends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think it's kind of up to like the coach.
Yeah.
And what they want.
It's
doing
like
both is
world.
a lot. We've done both before.
There's so many rules in every like sport, even just basketball compared to baseball. And when you want to get your kids like, and like you were saying earlier, if you don't get them going, I mean, your kids are very determined and they obviously are like naturally pretty good at sports, or at least baseball. They've put a lot of effort into it, but they are definitely athletic boys.
Yeah.
But like if you don't put them in early, like, I don't know. There's this like mind game that I feel like I play with because my kids haven't started yet necessarily. But Carter's very good for a little 3.5-year-old.
Natural. I mean, Benson says it all the time.
Yeah, but he like loves it too. Yeah. Like he's like, I want to play. Athletic. And he gets like annoyed a little bit when the little boys, and he's a little boy and rambunctious as can be, but when he goes on the field, he's like literally like smacking his mitt and like leaning. And I'm like, I always tell him like, get your head in the game. Focus on the game. And he'll get kind of bummed if he doesn't get it. And I'm like, you got to run faster, you know? Oh my gosh, this is a funny story. So I just squirrel, but this is a funny story.
Yeah.
So we played with I-9.
Yeah.
3.5-year-olds, like you can't be that picky, right? It's like they're just learning whatever.
Yeah.
But you learn very quickly how your kid is. And this is where I'm like, not tooting my own horn, but I'm like, this is where I'm like, Kay Carter is already a little bit ahead
advanced,
because he already wants to play. He wants to win. He wants to race and get the ball. He wants to hit it hard and run.
Yep.
He doesn't want to roll in the dirt and like jump on the net.
Right.
So his first little team he played with, there were some kids kind of like him, and then there were some that weren't. And so that was like a nice balance.
Yeah, you can just tell.
And the coach was good. And most of these sports, you know, that's the parents. They're just volunteering, you know? So it's not like you're getting these like coaches that are trained and have done it for years. And maybe you will if one of the kids' parents was a coach for years.
Yeah.
But our I-9 experience was fine, you know, and it was great for him starting. But the next league we went into, I was just like, what is going on? Every single parent was standing with their kid. Some of these kids didn't even know how to hold a bat. And this one scenario specifically is what I was going to share with you. There was another parent, and I don't know what irked me so bad. And I was like, what kind of parent am I going to be? Am I being a Karen right now? Or like, am I being like, okay, like just a good competitive parent? I don't know. So this Carter's in, I don't know even the spot he was in. They don't even talk about that yet. But what, shortstop, like near the pitcher? Like to the right?
Like between second and third?
Yes.
Shortstop.
Okay. Yeah. So he was about there, but some other kid decided to stand about 3 feet behind him.
Sure.
And I was like, well, technically you should be further, but what do I know? This is 3.5-year-old Stacy. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Right. But this dad keeps getting a little closer to me. And every time a kid hits the ball, it kind of goes in that area. And Carter would run and get it. And he got it like twice. And I have taught him, if you don't get it, you weren't fast enough. I don't know if that's mean or not, but it's like, that's just that's the consequence, right? If you're a little slower, you're not going to get it. If you're a little faster, you're going to get it.
Sure.
Luckily, has this little mindset already, and he's like, okay, Mom, even if he's a little bummed. So this other kid and his dad were standing next to me, and he's just like, I'm like throwing his body over, and his dad's like, it's okay, buddy. Like you can get it. And he's like, and like kind of is like pouty or whatever. And he like gets really close to us, and I'm thinking, dude, like I'm not gonna like shove your kid, but if your kid gets close or touches my kid, I might shove him down.
Just saying.
Just like saying with my eyes, like back up,
buddy.
Yeah. So anyways, they hit the ball. Carter gets the ball and he whines, right? Yeah. Just whines. And so then him and his dad walk over, and the coach, who was actually volunteering that day, goes, Kay Carter, we're actually going to move you over here so we can give him a turn so he can get the ball. And I was like, why is this bothering me so much?
That's pretty normal stuff.
Why is this bothering me? No.
Because he got multiple balls?
Because the other kid was slow and wasn't watching the game. So if you don't watch the game, I don't care if you're 3 or you're 15.
I mean,
if you're not watching the game, you're not going to get the ball. Like, what are you teaching your kid here? And yes, that's why I was like, okay, they're 3.5-year-olds. Yeah. But he was whining because he didn't get it. And so then I was like, so if he whines loud enough, he'll get what he wants. I don't like that. So now I'm judging you as a parent. Whoops. But don't do that. So I'm bothered. And of course, Quincy, anytime he would go out there, he would be so bothered. He would be sitting out there and I just watch him, and he's watching like 3 different plays happen. All of a sudden I just see him like softly. Mm-hmm. Like taking videos, like zooming in, like look at him. He's so bothered and he's sweating. He's so annoyed.
You like see his face.
Yep, zoom in, softly shaking his head. Like, this is ridiculous. And honestly, I just think the coach didn't really want to coach. He was just doing it so his kid could be on a team. Because if you don't get a coach, you don't play, especially that little.
Right.
But man, it was such a shit show. And I was so bothered. And I'm like, I'm going to be in trouble. If this kid keeps playing baseball, I'm going to be in trouble. Because I am not going to allow that stuff to happen. I'm going to open my mouth very big and very loud.
Like, well, and like, okay, I have to say, like in a league sport, you kind of just like have to roll with it because
obviously, and he's 3.5 too.
It's about like equal playing time and all things, but like in a club setting,
well, I guess we're going to
club might get even worse.
At 4.
You might get even worse.
What?
Just
of parents like that?
No, you.
Oh, absolutely. I already know that 100,000%. I can't even let Carter play a game without going out there because everyone is so challenged and can't figure anything out. Like none of the kids even hit the ball and go to first base. Like, they don't even run to first base. Mm-hmm. So Carter had played around, and I swear none of these kids even could say ball.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine.
But I was like, I can't do this again. T-ball. And Quincy's like, we're not doing this again. And I was like, well, maybe if you're the coach, we won't deal with this.
Yeah.
And the coach wasn't, I had to go stand behind a little girl because she was holding the bat with one hand and going, whoa, and would swing it around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where's the coach? So I had to go stand behind her, hold it, and help her hit. It was, yeah, I'm a little nervous for where that route is going to take us.
I mean, yeah.
You stand up for your kids, though, and it's
absolutely.
like, if my kid's good, they're going to play.
It's always like a different circumstance, and you have to like be level-headed at the same time. It's okay to be protective.
Right.
You want the best for your kid. Everyone wants the best for their kid, you know?
So did I say very loudly, Carter, if we don't whine and get a ball?
Yeah.
Did I say it extra loud and scoot close to the father? Did. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I say, we also don't run and tackle the baseball and rip it out of another kid's hand and then cry. And I said that out loud as well.
I bet that felt really good.
It did.
Yeah.
It felt very good. I was like, stupid dad, get off the mother field.
Good
and teach your kid a damn lesson.
Good job, Mom Bear.
Oh my gosh. So back to school.
Back to school.
It's weird because we're literally, 4 weeks out?
4
and I
weeks.
feel like we just started.
What's the date? Yeah, my kids go back July 15th.
Oh my gosh, they go back a week before my kids.
Mm-hmm.
That's so early.
Yeah, I know.
I just am like.
I think because we take
I'm
the
loving
Monday.
Summer, and I feel like it's almost over already.
After the 2 weeks off, we always have the Monday off.
Oh.
So I think that's the difference.
Okay. I mean, I do love back to school shopping. It's fun.
It's fun
for the kids.
I start
Get
early.
Little.
I've already started making a pile.
Because I went to the store and everything's out, and I feel like if I wait another 3-4 weeks, all the good stuff's going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I try and find stuff like at Ross and all the random places.
Peek around and pick out the good stuff.
But this is the time they start getting stuff, and then it just goes really fast. Like, I got both my kids' Nike lunch boxes at Ross yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So
I went to Kohl's, and I never go to Kohl's unless I'm returning. But sometimes I peek around and I'm like, okay, but I did find a backpack.
I mean, that's how they get people.
And it was more expensive though. And so I looked it up on Amazon. It was $20 cheaper, a little Nike backpack.
So you just gotta be smart.
A little hammy. Yeah. Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Target. I feel like they all have really good stuff out right now.
Yep.
Honestly, Burlington Coat Factory sometimes too. I feel like it's kind of like a Ross.
I never go in there.
Me neither, but they have one. They actually have one right by my house, actually. And Miranda was telling me about it, and I was like, I forget about that place because it legit used to be a coat factory. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. Like, that's why it's that name. And I feel like an old lady. Arizona. No. Hey, honey, you remember that place called Burlington Coat Factory? And it was ties. They had like ties. I remember ties, business clothes, and like coats. And then all of a sudden it turned into kind of like a Ross situation.
Yeah.
They have tons of shoes there.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Burlington, guys. All right, I'm asking you some funny questions.
Ask me.
It's like school stuff. So like growing up, what was your favorite like thing to get during, I don't know, back to school shopping? I feel like it's so nostalgic, but.
Lisa Frank.
Hell yes. I was like, ooh, some rainbow leopards, dolphins.
Yeah, you know, she like has a collection out with like hair clips.
Wait, what?
And pillowcases and I think it's Kitsch.
Well, I know. Oh.
Kitsch did it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I know that she still has random things here and there, and if I ever find a notebook, I always have to buy it.
I know.
I got Chloe a huge thing last year.
What was your favorite character, though? Lisa Frank character.
Like the animal.
Yeah. Which one?
Oh, I feel like it was actually like one of the cats because I feel like its face was so cute.
Like
maybe it was a lion or yes, probably.
Leopard. I think that's mine.
Yep.
And
it looked rainbow. The dolphin wasn't totally rainbow because it was a dolphin.
It's the leopard.
The other characters.
The spots were like rainbow leopard.
Yeah. Do you want to whip out a notebook and play MASH real quick?
Yeah.
MASH?
Do you have any of those left?
Wait, is it called MASH?
It's MASH. Marry.
No.
Who you would marry.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right. Marry. I thought it was apartment, shack, house, so I don't know what the M is for. Remember how you like write it out?
Yeah.
I'm forgetting.
Money? How much money you would have?
Maybe the money you would have. I'm like, I'm just going to play that for myself. $1 million. $1 million. Monthly.
And I would drive this and I would live here and I would have this many kids.
And it was always fun trying to figure out who you're going to marry.
Yeah.
You're like, who am I going to marry?
I kind of forgot how to play it.
It's like, wait, Megan, redo it because I don't really want it.
Like they're like, oh, we'll just throw this one away. It's fine.
Yeah. How about just like, I
meant
5. Because didn't you have to like roll a dice or pick a number and then you would count?
I think you say to stop as you're like going MASH.
That's how you played? That's hilarious.
I
feel like I had to do a number, so it's like I couldn't choose where it landed. I'd be like, I said 5, can I do 4, please? I don't want to marry him.
Go back.
I don't want to marry him. I want to marry someone famous because I want to live in a mansion. Once again, I wanted $1 million a month. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up today, folks. And cut.